Oh, there you guys are.
There, I've been poking you. RMCT, RMCT, RMCT.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah. RMCT Mumble, and just so there's no issues or anything. And of course, Dew is taking care of some pizza, and then she'll be joining us.
I don't know if what she does to pizza would be called taking care of, more like killing it.
Yeah, actually, her words were, "I'm going to go burn some pizza."
Ah, alright.
That sounds better. Yeah, they've been going back and forth. I don't think we've actually had an official one yet.
No, I've been in here for a while. I just was in the other chat room. Or in the team's room.
Yeah, I saw you. Oh, in their different rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you moving around. Yep, so we are set. Dew said that she got to poke around the map last night.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Oh good, the air conditioner came on. Thank goodness. I had to turn my fan down because it does add a little bit of background noise to recording, so I went ahead and started recording, by the way.
Very nice. You and your beauty pageant war
I thought I was
screen.
vanished.
Actually I think I'm vanished too, but...
Can you see me?
No.
Can you... No, you can't see me? Okay, good.
No. But can you see me?
I can see you.
Full vanish.
Guess so. I don't know. I can see you, though.
No, I mean, what text did you put in for the vanish?
Just slash vanish. Vanish.
I see you too. There, you're on now.
Yeah. I thought you were using the mod mode full vanish. Alright.
Yeah, I should say poof once you're on.
Ouch. Yeah.
Every time Jakash wins, they just go ahead and knock them on out.
I think they're waiting still on Traslander.
Yeah, is that who we're waiting on? Okay.
That's the only one that I don't see.
Well, we're going to have to forfeit this thing if they're here by 20 minutes after. Just going to call it.
Uh-oh. Welcome back. Have you burnt your pizza too much, or is it still edible?
It's perfect.
It's perfect. Excellent. Redstone helper in his little Daffy Duck costume. Skin cracks me up every time. Adorable.
Let's see, I need to get Dyer's chat popped out.
Oh, yeah. So how's the birthday?
It's going pretty good so far.
Who won the Mega Man Challenge?
That was my question. You!
Aw, yeah.
I almost said Milby, but wait, nah.
Actually, Milby had his machine reboot on him.
Oh!
Horrible.
Oh, no.
No!
Was Ko even doing that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Nice.
the tweet looked like Ko was. Did he get to stream it? I didn't get a chance to check.
No, he didn't stream it.
Just was doing it,
chats
yeah.
open.
Yeah, I've got, actually I've got Seth's open too. I need to open up yours, I guess, too.
I'm broadcasting in 720p. Ah, yeah. Hopefully it's looking okay.
Ooh, baby.
It's gonna look okay.
And everybody's... Actually, I logged into the server. Oh, Tom isn't creative. He just broke a block. I logged in and was face-to-face with Seth and immediately took a punch. And then he backs up. In love, I'm sure.
I don't know, I don't trust him. There he is right there. With his Mario flying cape. Felix R9 is asking if I'm in the same call that the Redstoners are in. They're in the Mumble channel just below us. I can go invade them if you want me to. But I think it's not necessary at the moment because I've already started the audio recording section of things to make things easier, and then things will be happy. And then... I don't know. I'm ready.
We'll get to talk with them at the end.
I went ahead and started recording too.
Yeah, just in case.
This is kind of a big event. I want to make sure I grabbed as much as I could. Just in case.
Look
Look at Rixie out over here. Oh,
his
there he
eyebrow.
goes. Hey, he was trying to... He jumped
eyebrow.
over to the vines.
Clever.
Sugoi's over there. Oh.
I don't know, streaming this much makes my frame rate too low to try to jump at vines.
Traslander has joined the game. That's it. Destroy the minimap. He's gonna stand there and
turn around, Rix. Turn around, Rix.
He's not gonna do it. He's just gonna focus on breaking his goal. Yep. Alright, so Traslander having an unfortunate computer snafu last minute. I'm sure he was a bit panicked.
I just killed Sugoi and you. Kind of feeling good about that. Feel better about myself picking on other people.
Well, Dyer, we didn't really get to go over the map again. Is there any spots that you're not too sure about or want questions about?
I'm good.
So, you guys gonna pick a specific team to watch or just sort of crawl around?
I will probably be bouncing between the two mumble chats quite a bit, trying to grab as much audio as I can.
Now, we will usually get questions about, you know, to focus on one particular member of one particular team, and we will try to keep our focus on where action is happening.
Exactly. Typically, you'll be sure that both sides are covered. So, if you have a preference on which side you're going to cover, I can do the opposite. Or which team, since they haven't figured out their lane.
Well, the lanes are close together. Just wherever the action seems to be, try to be.
Indeed.
Oh yeah. Just did a quick fly through in the middle of the map. At least it's on the shorter side, even though it's thicker. You know, 2 lanes on each side. But it is shorter, so I kind of have like the whole map loaded in chunk-wise right now, and it's nice.
It also means that we'll have opportunities to make some good PvP shots from unexpected areas.
Oh yes.
Yeah, there are a lot of high places to get you, or you just can't even see where they're at. There's definitely a lot of spots to cover on this. It's interesting that the map makers were trying to really keep it open and exposed and everybody get to see all the action. But that's what comes to making a customized map for these two teams.
Yep, only the best for the best teams.
Looks like we do have everybody on, but I'm not really seeing any kind of calls to get anything going. They're probably poking the teams right now to make sure everyone's set. I know that the Redstoners were having a bit of a panic yesterday because they didn't hear from FV Disco until late in the night after their practice match was over. He had an abscess in his mouth. He had spent the day with the dentist and some knives.
Wait, what? Who?
Disco.
Where? Oh,
so
really? Oh,
he's
damn.
probably, you know, hopped up on medications, so this will be great.
And he's pulled an all-nighter. He said he's pulled an all-nighter since he joined everybody. Well, it was, of course, early in the morning for him when it was late at the night for us last night. He's spent all night trying to drink the coffee, take the drugs, stay focused, and practice to get an idea of what he's supposed to do.
I assume they're just going to have him gather resources or something, because in that stage, they're not going to be good at PvP. We're very coordinated.
I don't know.
I was talking to him earlier. He sounded just fine. He sounded a little tired. He seems coherent, and he said it wasn't too bad at all.
Yeah, he said he was doing pretty good. If they keep with their roles of where it was assigned last night in the practice, I took FE Disco's place, last minute call-in, and he would be running the upper portion of the Yellow Wool, and then focusing on PvP. So we'll see if they keep that or if they've changed things around.
awesome screen. I grabbed the two, like, movie poster type things and offset them.
Oh,
and have a
those
big
are
version.
fabulous.
Yeah, those are nice.
Tyram, otherwise known as Ninja Monkey Dog, sub for Whiskey Brigade, made those. Or we made one of them, and then Tree made the other. Looks like we did see JCLL calling for if everybody's ready, so it might be one last minute potty break.
Your Mama 111 says happy birthday, thank you. Hearts.
Yeah.
Everybody's crawling all over the mini-maps. Up, JCLL says sumo time.
Aw, yeah.
Get this show on the road.
Let's make sure I am banished. Looks like it's gonna be Etho versus Jakash.
Yep.
Yeah, we've
Jakash
seen this a
was
few
doing
times
pretty
in
good.
practice. Yeah, Jakash is, he's mean.
Yeah, he was yeah. Etho gonna go ahead and take the stance, back up, get ready for the sprint, I guess.
This is actually a little bit different than a normal sumo ring. You usually have a little bit of ice in the middle. So that's fine.
Maybe I'll
Well,
take
even the
this for that,
ice.
So. Yeah, the ice is
Yeah.
interesting because it's slippery and it makes the combat a little more
Yeah.
difficult.
And of course we have the traditional, or now become traditional, pistons up in the corner so everybody can have a true start when the pistons drop. There's no false starts at 1. Little mumble issues.
Now, I'm not set up on the multi-stream, but I am streaming this on my Twitch page in 720p for those who want to pop that out.
Yeah, unfortunately that was not able to get on there since I wasn't sure for sure if you're going to be able to make this one or still be doing your Mega Man race since the time got changed.
Oh, yeah. No, we was changing the Mega Man race time was Happy Disco just fell out of the world.
I think he actually ran into me. I don't know if we are able to move players around. Let me find out.
Be. It's the same stuff as before.
Okay, no, it wasn't me then. He just missed it.
He's just really
By
tired.
that much. Actually, he was playing in the open house stuff. Had a good game. Was kind of having fun on direct fire, and he was talking to us in the live streamer chat. And it's like, I might get to go do another match. Let's go play. And then Seth points out, we have our match in an hour. You think I should practice? Yes, I think you should go practice your role.
Yeah.
Sumo is being run amok with players. And ducks.
Ducks are important. Also, the natural predator of lions. People say it's poaching that is slowly dwindling our lion supply in this world, but for the people to know, it is actually ducks. The menace of the Sierra, or what is it called?
Ducks are
Not
evil.
Sierra. The Savannah. Yeah, there's that word.
That's the S word. Okay. Well, now you know, folks. It's ducks. Ducks.
I've just been told by Robin Klassen that looks like the wrong version of the map was uploaded, and we're going to reset the server now to update it. I'll pop into the chat. No, be right back.
I was wondering about that. I saw Last had made an inquiry if you had the very latest version up or not, and that's because there were some backward signs, and I believe there's even one spot that you could dig through obsidian to get to a dispenser on the red wool. And they were trying to make sure that was all plugged up. Several of the signs, I think, on the right lane were completely facing backwards and typical mirror stuff.
Yeah, the signs I noticed. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but...
Absolutely. Although the dig through obsidian to get to the red dispenser could be a problem.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Tunnelscope says, no joke, my sister got bit by a duck last month. Ducks are evil. Your Mama111 says, did she get rabies? And that is not possible. Rabies is a mammal-only infection as far as I know, and ducks are not mammals. So you cannot get rabies from a duck.
Looks like the server may be up.
Alright, both teams are chomping at the bit. We're both ready to go. I believe so, at least pretty soon.
Alright, server reset, so of course we'll have to make sure we're vanished and have all of our stuff.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, I forgot about that.
Re-vanished,
Stream was
holding
already
gas
starting.
tier. Oh yeah, they wasted no time. Etho and Jakash, they're all set up.
And
Oh.
Etho was punched off.
Jakash again.
Jikash is gonna get hours and hours of volumes of hate mail.
Not really a surprise, because that's pretty much what Jakash did to every single person who went in the sumo pit earlier in the practice time. Whiskey Brigade chooses left.
Looks like it. So the orange lane will be the Redstoners, the green lane will be Whiskey Brigade.
Alright, I am set up inventory-wise, I'm vanished. Feeling good.
Everything is ready for me as well.
Yep.
Well,
I'm
except-
ready,
except
I'm ready.
GCLL is visible.
Yep.
We're the commentators.
Yeah, I was gonna say streaming non-players.
Commentators. Sounds delicious.
I was gonna say, man, sounds good.
We ain't special, we common.
fried in butter.
Oh, that sounds good. Food, again. We're talking food.
Oh, I'm eating food too.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Drinkers first.
We're all ready. Yeah, I saw that before.
That's actually clever, because...
Whiskey Brigade and Redstoners. Yep.
Though I am drinking right now, so my birthday.
Good luck to Detroit's internet. Don't be an ass.
Oh yeah. Internet, don't be an ass. And I'm also doing 720p, so be awesome, internet.
Be awesome, internet.
Time has started.
There she goes.
Here we go.
I forget what lanes is which, but you know what? It'll be fine. Ooh, both teams are
Right.
up, and
Makes
Redstoners.
Default first.
all are choosing to go on the...
Whiskey first.
All of them went in the front, because there's this little back
Interesting.
set that you can get... That there's stuff there. I don't know what it is, but there's stuff back there.
That's your access to the isolated lane. And that's the only way you can get there is to die and drop down that backside. Now, interesting that they both chose to stay all on the top, so they're all going to work on gathering resources and preparing before the person goes down to the ISO lane.
And apparently exchanging a large number of arrows.
Yeah. Although Whiskey Brigade does have a couple of people moving forward.
Poor Etho was shot first. He must have been lagging. Winky face.
Segoy and Traslander have made it through to, well, this house is some debate. The Whiskey Brigade guys are calling it the Pancake House, and the Etho specifically, but the Redstoners are calling it the Bread Loaf House, so...
I'm gonna have to go with the Redstoners here. This is definitely more of a...
Yeah.
you know...
Loaf of bread.
Maybe 2 or 3 pieces of bread smushed together.
Now the map makers call it a barn. Not quite feeling barn, but that's what they call it.
If it was a barn, I would imagine it having more cows, but the cows are on the outside today.
Well, the cows are being beamed up, so...
Ah, true.
We've got
Looks like a
tree
TNT
forward.
cannon is going down on the Whiskey Brigade side, and it's firing. Ooh.
Ooh! And Rick's being taken out by Etho. Oh, tree had just moved past.
The real problem may be all of these potions, and arrows, which are now at risk of being completely destroyed unless Etho can pick these up. He may
And get them safely.
He may want to find a chest and put them in there because it looks like his inventory is full.
Now there are 2 more double chests on the second layer of this bread house. However, if they're going to be sending another shot, that could be difficult. And this now opens them up completely.
Yeah, it would be best to put it somewhere where the cannon can't conceivably hit.
And of course, that takes time.
Let's see, looks like... What it to you, aka Try, aka Craft, I would say Destiny, but Craft Dynasty is sprinting ahead a little bit.
Etho and Disco are in leather armor and giving fire. Yeah, and Tree is already moving forward. He definitely is the most forward on the map. Has an iron helm and iron chest plate.
See, it looks like Etho
is not far behind.
Yeah, and he seems to be dropping some torches down. Always something to remember, because mobs can be a very serious problem once night comes.
Absolutely. And if they can take care of the second wolf when it's day, this is really not a problem. But at night, it's a mess. All of them are.
You know, I really like the roots that are embedded underneath this tree here. It's just a little extra touch of style that It shows that the map designers really know their stuff.
Oh yeah, there's so many beautiful touches. Now there's a very interesting component that I'm curious to see what both teams end up doing with this. There's that efficiency 10 shear.
The shears, yeah. Hopefully no team loses that, because I think they were all planning to use that to get blocks.
Oh yes. Now as long as you don't use it for what shears are meant for, it doesn't take a speck of damage, so you can get tons of anything you can punch. Wood, sand, dirt, and really rack up the blocks quick. It's a very powerful tool.
I thought it didn't work on sand.
It does.
Ah.
Jakash taken out by Etho as he was down here in the isolated lane. Traslander up above. Looks like he's taking care of swapping out armor, supply. And Rixiat, a jumping, shooting madman over here.
It looks like Jakash is on the lower, or the second lane, or the second part, whatever you want to call it, and is getting shot at by Seth Bling.
Yeah, the map makers are calling that the isolated lane or the ISO lane.
Ah.
Seth Bling is collecting gobs of sand with that, kind of clearing out the inside here with the efficiency shears of the desert area.
Yeah, it just melts through that.
It's hard to control though, so that's something to practice with. FV Disco is naked, so he has died in return.
I don't know, with his skin, it always looks funny with no clothes on.
Yep. I can hear Etho drinking a potion.
Well, he has plenty because of the exploded chest. He's probably just burning through them as he sees necessary.
Yes.
Looks like
Ooh.
some TNT. That was either a creeper or some TNT. Might have been some TNT based on the size of the explosion. Maybe to gather some blocks?
Perhaps. Rixiat's over here at the tree. Alright, Tree is collecting diamonds like crazy at the tip of the overhanging mountain here with all the icicles dripping down. So he is inside snuck and collecting all of it.
Yeah, and that could be... in some of these situations, that can make it so that the arrow fire from the enemy is not very useful. Because diamonds are powerful as armor.
In the scrimmage last night that they did against the cockblockers, they did not get the cockblockers did not go for diamond at all, and that definitely something that they said later they kind of regretted because it really hurt them once the rush was done.
I'm sort of curious what Rixiat is doing here. He's attacking this tree with a sword, when in theory they could use the shears.
He may not be in possession of the shears. Quadblockers chose to take the shears to the isolated lane and use it down there. Looks like Redstoners are lighting up and getting prepared to set up for the transfer of items and supplies for the secondary lane. Whiskey Brigade has a bed set up behind the tree, so they are already preparing for their forward base.
I think Redstoners has a large number of blocks now. Based on the fact that their entire lane is hollowed out.
That is exactly what they did last night in their practice, to just collect the blocks and go.
Also, because it's exposing bedrock and mobs don't spawn on bedrock, it can minimize their torch use.
Yeah, you still have to put some up because of the little bits of dirt, etc., and up on the top they spawn, but it was much, much better. right here is actually where their chosen pass-around point is for the, which is between the two sandstone towers. There is a position that actually has sandstone with a hole through the bedrock, and they can place a chest and then have that as a pass-around point.
Also, it looks like the Redstoners are taking time to cook the steak provided in the map. By that, I mean killing cows and cooking it, which shows that they don't plan on dying much.
Translander may be the one who has the shears. He's just cleared a whole bunch of vines up here that he's collecting. Etho's trying to get a shot on him, but not successful so far in taking him out. Very tall shooting opportunities up here. Nice angle.
Looks like Try made it to the snow house. And where's he headed? Thought maybe he was headed deeper, but it looks like he may be headed back. With a full set of diamond armor, looks like he may be giving everybody equipment.
Yeah, Try definitely was running resources, and he was also running, at least in their practice yesterday, he was running the upper lane, kind of getting things prepared. Ooh!
Is that the cannon again?
There was a cannon. I believe it was, I want to say from the house, but I didn't quite see where it was shot from. Didn't really do anything.
You know, one thing this cannon can do, other than that initial supply destruction, is it seems to be in line with a long timing to prevent this this loop right here. Because it's only one wide, so they may be able to. They may be planning on locking this section down with that cannon.
Rixiot is arming it again, making adjustments, and looks like it's going to be another fire.
And it looks like he may also be trying to trigger this trap over here for the TNT, because I think it'd be one more shot with a slightly longer timing and it'll hit it.
Oh, and he took out a cow.
Poor cow.
I know. But they actually missed their bed. Ooh, but getting very close to the set bed here. This cannon is actually going to be really effective.
Yeah, but destroying a bed at night is not that big of a deal.
Right, versus the morning when nobody can respawn. They still have a chance to reset it.
Though we're also really close to spawn anyway, and they have it pretty well protected, so it may not be that big of an issue destroying a bed here, but further down it could be.
So really, they have exposed this part, and this is going to be difficult because they're going to have to traverse back and forth, especially since their resources are all forward from this point, and their pass-around spot to get all the goods to the isolated lane is before that. So this big gaping gap is separating what they need. They're either going to have to constantly be refilling it or trying to make kills and protect themselves.
Yep, Jakash was flushed out into the lane and is having to suicide.
Now, I could have... Yep, there's cannon fire going on once again at the barn.
Yes, I think that they may have planned this out so that not only can they interdict their early starting supplies, but they can also lock down this one wide section a little bit lower.
Looks like Jakash is right back. He's in the isolated lane. They are also using that same pass-around point in between the sand castles, the sandstone castles. And Traslander has filled him up with supplies, it looks like. He is also on a resource run. Traslander is continuing to gather more blocks.
Now, I have a question for you too. What is your opinion of both teams' strategies so far? It seems like the Redstoners are trying to gear up, while the Whiskey Brigade are pushing.
Yeah, I think Whiskey Brigade's strategy is working out pretty well, because I believe with this cannon here they will be able to lock them down on the first wool, because they're not going to be able to make it around this this one U-shaped area while that cannon is in action.
We have another cannon set up.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
One thing I'm watching now is Whiskey Brigade is making a push in the lower levels finally. On that, in the iron bedrock spider cobweb area.
Yeah, that is where... Ooh, Jakash has gone
Area of
down.
annoyance, pretty much.
Yeah, he actually got flushed out and had suicide earlier.
Right, so he's right back down there. Now, Traslander has got a cannon set up really close to where you drop down for spawn, and is again opening up Whiskey Brigade. That cannon almost took out Etho. It exposed him completely, destroyed their chests, the initial spawn chests, and took out a good portion of their protection. However, he also stopped the lava, which is flowing down here. So if they want to, they do have access to collect this iron fairly easily.
I'm hearing lots of cannon fire, sounds like. Is that the same cannon at the barn or somewhere else?
It's the one
No,
near
it's this
spawn.
front one.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a really long timing on that second shot. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, trying to destroy some of these iron blocks, but they were all missed.
Yeah, everything was
So
missed.
they did. Looks like they did actually hit a couple of the diamonds. But they the Redstoners should have plenty of diamonds from their earlier run at the mountain cliff area.
Yeah, I'm already seeing a few of them already geared up completely in diamond armor.
There is a piston over here
Close some of this.
on a bunch of obsidian. No clue what they're, if that was just a block used or what. Seth Bling just suicided.
Maybe he could be switching to the lower lane.
Exactly, or vice versa if he needs to help with supplies or grab something. At one point that was done last night too.
Let's get this straight smoother now. There we go. Let's see. He is going to the lower lane now.
Does not look like there has been any push into the creeper fountain for yellow. At least on Whiskey Brigade side. Sorry, Redstoner side. Correction, the spawner is out. They very well could have made their push in here. The spawner is taken out. But there's been no bridging, so at some point whoever came down here did not make it all the way across. They have not bridged over, so they could not have pushed the button yet. Looks like they've actually moved positions. The initial cannon is still sitting here. They've just reset up another one further on. They're just trying to up and down this sand area.
Ooh.
Oh, fully exposing Effie and Etho.
Now they have plenty of blocks to cover it back up, but it also they could easily get pushed off the edge and then lose all of those precious diamond resources that they have.
Indeed.
Cannon's firing again. Looks like it was an air burst.
Yeah, that was short. Lot of water pouring down. Looks like they may be... Yeah, Whiskey Brigade is definitely making progress forward on the lane down here. Not seeing where anybody is. They may have died in the process. Rixiot's all the way over here in the snow area, right by the tree.
Looks like the Redstoners are finally trying to build a cannon. Tries building one sort of in line with their yellow wool dispenser. A little bit up from the barn.
There she goes.
The cow almost triggered it prematurely.
And another. Okay, Etho is definitely beamed in on Jakash. He has just killed him repeatedly.
It looks like Jakash is the one running their lower section.
Yeah, he is running their lower section, so Etho is taking a position to try to keep that. And of course, you have to have both upper and lower if you're going to get this. Looks like Seth is in the isolated lane.
Yeah, Jakash has been having a bad time with PvP. He might need some stronger resources to be passed around from his teammates.
He can put up a bit of a wall, etc. I mean, it's slow going, but it's better than getting repeatedly killed as you try to make any progress. Seth seems to be setting up for the pass around. Yes, Seth and Disco are setting up for the pass around. And right now, of course, Seth has no tools whatsoever, so he's helping by purely punching the sandstone.
Which doesn't take that long.
Nope, so FC Disco is dropped down. He's working on getting the chest and supplies to Seth. Looks like Tree's still got TNT in his hand, but he's not doing anything with the cannon at the moment. Etho focusing on the PvP.
The chest is going down. Let's see what they're putting in here. Looks like some lots and lots of ladders.